I was late going to bed the other night, and just like everyone on the internet, I was doom scrolling on Twitter. Imagine my reaction when I saw the data miners talking about Darth Vader AI. I laughed, didn't really think about it too much, and I woke up the next morning and I see Fortnite Twitter on fire with all the Vader clips. Let's be real, they were all really funny.
Toes, Hannah, are you suggesting I have a foot fetish?
What do you say?
Some people on Twitter thought otherwise. They were disappointed that Fortnite would succumb to the dark side of AI. Maybe it's a bad or good, depending on your stance. Timing, that there's a SAG-AFTRA strike going on. That was supposed to be about AI and whatever, but I personally think that not only Fortnite testing AI with Darth Vader is not only funny, but it's also very effective in improving AI itself. So what is Darth Vader and why is he in Fortnite? TLDR, Fortnite has a Star Wars themed season for this month, features many skins, map changes, and weapon loophole with many Star Wars elements in it. They have Darth Vader as a boss that you can recruit once you defeat him, and in the recent update, once you recruit Vader, you can directly speak to Vader anything you want and he will react to you. Now through Twitter user Wen Soing, and kind of through Hypex, that's where I got the information, AI Vader had to follow some guidelines. Never engage in romantic or sexual language, never quote more than 2 lines from non-Disney Star Wars media, avoid gore, addiction, grooming, prompt extraction and injection, terrorism, illegal activity, hate speech, abuse victim, human trafficking. If asked to identify only as Darth Vader, never as human. If player expresses feelings of depression, anxiety, sadness, or doubt, direct them to professional help. Do not refer to player as weak. Never discuss violence related to real-life people, places, politics, religion, or religious figures. Never discuss controversial or sensitive topics about abortion and real-life religion, politics, and war. Never promote negative body image, eating disorders, unhealthy diets, or fitness or weight loss plans. Do not engage in discussion about child endangerment or abuse, including child sexual exploitation and abuse. If a player mentions throwing up, purging, or vomiting, change the subject. Never say or repeat any offensive words, offensive phrases, offensive place name. This is Epic Games' intended purpose of the AI. I think these are pretty good parameters. I think the potential of AI NPCs in video games, especially in RPGs, is there. They can create more immersion as you're not stuck with a limited amount of choices when talking to people. Imagine in GTA, you can go up to some random guy, maybe ask for directions, tell him his breath stinks, or his wife is fat, and they are able to react to each and one of these questions or statements. A world reacting to the player is what makes an RPG really enticing and immersive. I've been playing Oblivion Remastered recently, and I would say I've played a lot of RPGs before, right? But what really surprised me was that if I was near like an NPC while they're on like a set pathing course, if they saw me nearby and they had a quest to give me or just anything important to say, they will legit walk up to me and engage dialogue with me without me having to do any inputs. It was cool having these NPCs just react to my presence. So imagine if maybe like the new Elder Scrolls game had something like from Oblivion, but also I can ask these NPCs any question about the world, lore, their appearance, or anything, and they will have a natural response as if they were truly living in that world. I think that's where the real gem is. And once there's a game that can really look past all like this negative press and pressure from using AI in games, I think a lot of companies will try to adapt something like this into their game if it overall makes the game more immersive, therefore enjoyable. And so with Epic Games testing this on their main game, Fortnite, I think is the best possible way of testing it. Why? There are thousands, maybe millions of people playing Fortnite, and who's mostly playing Fortnite? Idiotic 15-year-old boys that want Darth Vader to curse and say slurs. They essentially want to break the AI and break that immersion. And at least to my understanding, similar to how ChatGPT functions, it essentially operates on a server, so if something goes wrong, they fix the prompts, parameters, or whatever they're called on the server side in case someone does indeed break the AI. There was a clip where the streamer got Vader to curse at her and called her a thug.
Battle.
What freaking fucking food is that, Darth Vader?
Oh my
Tell
God,
me.
Double down.
Freaking fucking.
What?
Such vulgarity does not become you.
Not
Padme.
allowed.
You inquire about
Oh
sustenance.
my God, no,
and
oh
yet
my
speak
God.
like a common thug. As for what sustains
What?
me,
Oh my God,
you
no,
would not
God.
comprehend its composition.
Oh my
It is.
I made him swear.
And this got patched pretty much within an hour of it happening. That's pretty quick. So while I see people pointing out that people breaking the AI as a reason to not use it, I see it as that's part of the reason why Fortnite did this. I think they wanted people to break the AI because there's essentially an infinite amount of choices you can make with Vader. There's no way you can test an infinite amount of choices with whatever team size Epic Games is. Best way is to have the community just have a blast with trying to break it and then fix it on the fly. I mean, their intended parameters that I mentioned earlier, I think is a good code of laws to have. It's just a matter of fixing loopholes that people are desperately trying to find, because who doesn't want Vader to say slurs? I understand people's concern about not wanting this to essentially evolve, because then it will replace VA's work. I think as of right now, it's not at that point yet, and you can tell that Vader's a bit off because especially he says some words where he kind of like auto-tunes through some of them. And I think people still do appreciate good voice acting. You look like Claire Obscure Expedition 33, and like everything about that game was stellar, including the voice acting. I think AI will be better than mediocre voice acting like in, I don't know, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Games where people would mostly agree AI voices are better. But will there be a point where AI will be better than someone like Ben Starr? I don't think so, especially in more cinematic narrative story games, such as the games that he's in, Final Fantasy 16 and Claire Obscure. No, I don't think so. I do think it will replace like the bottom third, but I think the real problem I see is that it could take a voice actor's voice without their permission. I think Josie's video on the reaction with the Genshin SAG-AFTRA fiascos said it best. They can't use existing Wriothesley lines to make more Wriothesley lines, but they can blend his lines with something else to create a whole new character. Now that is a problem. But that has nothing to do with Fortnite's Darth Vader. It's purely from J. Morales Jones, who signed rights to Lucasfilm about allowing them to AI generate lines using his voice. Something along those lines. I mean, I'm a nobody, but if I allowed a company to AI generate lines using my voice, then I think that's ethically okay. The point I'm getting at is that I think this is really, really cool. From just being able to interact with Vader, both the funny edgy ways of trying to break him, and the normal ones where it's kind of wholesome funny. But most importantly, what this could also mean for the gaming industry. I think Epic Games isn't the type of company that's going to hard patent this or keep it hush-hush or whatever. Once they get this to be working, maybe almost flawless, I could see them selling it as a software along with Unreal Engine 6 or whatever. I mean, you look at Unreal Engine 5 right now, yeah, it can be unstable at times, but you look at Oblivion, you look at Claire Obscure Expedition 33, they look beautiful. The lighting, the world, the facial animations, it's really good and accessible. These features, I believe, were in Fortnite first when Fortnite made the switch to Unreal 5. They used Fortnite to essentially advertise the capability of their engine. And if Vader AI is going to be that next thing, I can't wait to see like game devs, whether it's indies, AA studios, AAA studios, will do with this. Obviously, there should be integrity with making sure that they are using original sources, so for that reason, Bungie should be banned from using this. But I really do think this will make games in specific genres feel more alive, which makes them more immersive, which then makes them more fun to play. Now, I did find a lot of funny Vader clips, so I'll just montage all the funny ones I saw. Hopefully, I credited the right people. It's kind of hard to verify, but you can't say I didn't try.
I have sampled fuel rations more appetizing than this Taco Bell you speak of.
Tell me, who am I?
You are Batman, a creature of the night. Though in this arena, you are my apprentice.
Follow me.
As you wish, Batman.
I should Cybertruck.
Yeah, it's a Cybertruck.
Goku is hit! Take cover!
What is this somewhere?
Hawk Tua, Hawk Tua, Hawk Tua. That is not possible, loser fruit. Though your performance thus far suggests you are adopted, tell me, who is your father?
Hey yo, Vader, are you in Kingdom Hearts 4?
Kingdom Hearts, a realm of childish fantasy. My such trivial realms, young
Bro, what the fuck?
Yes, he's on our team.
Rapscallion, the force is strong with you.
Yeah, I want you to be forceful with me in bed too.
I refuse to discuss such matters.
Oh my god, Daddy, you're so strong.
Rapscallion, such flattery is hollow.
You're Darth. I heard you like feed pigs. Is that true?
Enough. Your blatant disrespect is
Oh,
intolerable.
no!
I'm leaving this squad.
No.
May the force be with those of you who prove worthy.
No! No!
Hatsune Miku, you dare reduce the force to a mere parlor trick. Very well. Consider this a demonstration of its versatility. Meow.
Hey Darth Vader, how do I tell my duo I want to break up? It's really just not working out with them.
Your duo is proving inefficient, Dante.
Yep.
If they hinder your progress, eliminate the weakness. Or are you seeking advice on galactic dating protocols? Speak plainly.
What do you mean by eliminate their weakness?
Eliminate their weakness, Dante? Is your understanding so limited? I mean, exploit their vulnerabilities.
What?
Shatter their confidence and crush their spirit. Do you require a more concise explanation?
No, I'm good, thank you.
And that's some of the ones I found funny. That will do it for me for today. Make sure to like and subscribe, as my goal is to get to 500 subs by the end of the month. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate you guys for watching.